Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel Exp19 Excel Chapter 2 ML1 Metropolitan Zoo Gift Shop Weekly Payroll. If you want to complete assignment or exam, you can contact on my WhatsApp link and email. If you want to complete MylTLab courses, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint and Microsoft Access. We can do online courses in accounting, math, stat, economics and other courses. We move to the instruction file. Exp19 Excel Chapter 2 ML1 Metropolitan Zoo Gift Show Weekly Payroll. So we can move to the step number 1. So step number 1 is start Excel, download and open the file name Exp19 Excel Chapter 2 ML1 Payroll. Grader has automatically added your last name to the beginning of the file name. Go to the Excel worksheet. I have already downloaded the Excel file. So step number 1 is done. We move to the step number 2. So step number 2 is use the use the function to calculate the regular pay and overtime pay based on a regular 14-hour workbook in the cell E5 and F5. Go to the Excel worksheet and select the E5. Pay and overtime based on a regular 14-hour workbook in a cell E5. Type the is equal to, type a function, type the a function, double click and select the D5 less than, type is equal to and select the B12. B21. B21. Press the absolute cell reference, press F4. B21 comma, select the D5 again, press a comma, B21, select the B21, press F4, absolute cell reference, close bracket, multiply by C5, press enter. And F5. Go to the Excel worksheet, select the F5. And F5. Type is equal to and type a function, double click a function, open the a function, select the D5 greater than B21 and press F4. And value if true is, select the D5 minus B21, press F4, multiply by C5, multiply by B22, press F4, and value if false box is, press 0 and click OK. D21 bracket C5 multiplied by B22, click OK. Pay overtime only for overtime hours. In the cell G5, calculate the gross pay based on the regular and overtime pay. Abram regular pay is $39, 39 398. Go to the cell G5. Select the cell G5. Go to the Excel worksheet. Type is equal to E5 plus F5 and press the enter button. Abram overtime pay is 119. Overtime pay is 119. So step number 2 is complete. We move to the step number 3. So step number 3 is create a formula in cell H5 to calculate the taxable pay, multiple the number of dependent column B by the dedication per dependent B24 and subtract that from the gross pay with the two dependent. Abram taxable pay is 417 and 14. Create a formula in cell H5 to calculate the taxable pay. Go to the Excel worksheet and select the H5. Multiply the number of dependent column B by the dedication per dependent B24. Go to the Excel worksheet. Type is equal to G5 minus B5 multiply by B24. Select the B24. Press the F4 and press the enter button. So step number third is complete. We can move to the step number 4. So step number 4 is use the VLOOKUP function in cell I5 to identify and calculate the federal withholding tax. Use the tax rate from the range D21 to E25. Use the VLOOKUP function in cell I5. Go to the Excel worksheet and select the I5. To identify and calculate the federal withholding tax, use the tax rate from the range D21 to E25. Go to the Excel worksheet and type is equal to VLOOKUP function. VLOOKUP. Select the H5, press comma, D21, press F4, ratio E25, press enter, comma true, close bracket, multiply by H5. Lookup H5, comma D21, ratio E25, comma 2, multiply by H5. Press enter the button. So step number 4 is done. We can move to the step number 5. So step number 5 is calculate a FICA in cell J5 based on a gross pay and the FICA rate is B23, and calculate the net pay in cell K5. Go to the Excel worksheet and select the J5. Type is equal to G5 multiplied by B23. Select the B23 FICA rate. Press F4 button as to reference and press enter the button. Copy all formula down their respective column to row 16. Copy the formula G16. Sorry, G16. So step number 5 is done. We can move to the step number 6. So the step number 6 is with the range E5 ratio K16 selected. Choose a quick analysis tool to calculate the total regular pay, overtime pay, gross pay, taxable pay, withholding tax, FICA and net pay on a row 17. Copy the range, go to the Excel worksheet and select and paste the value. Select the range. Use a quick analysis tool to calculate the total regular pay, overtime pay, gross pay, and taxable pay. Holding regular pay, overtime pay, gross pay, taxable pay, tax, and go to the quick total and select the sum. So step number 6 is done.